everybody, Kevin here. Just a little warning for you, because this might be cringe. I have never done a Pokemon video before, or I haven't done one in this long term in a long time. So I gotta get back to how to do it exactly, because I've been doing mostly shorts. So if you do like this video, don't forget to like and sub. I'll say it'll be said later on, but this video is gonna be not as well edited as my shorts, because I've never done a long-term video like this. So hopefully you like it, because I have never done a video like this, and I just hope it turned out as good as it looks. Hey, Kevin here. Now I bet you're probably wondering what's going on and what is this super long video about? Woo, something like that. I don't know idea. Anywho, behold my video. Now, I'm actually drew a few Pokemon. I made a little short. It's gonna be uploaded in a few days. So, in return, I thought it'd be really cool to make a video just explaining a few Pokemon that I may use my few of my shorts. And I really want to give a good explanation of what they have, their abilities, their stats, their skills. This got a first beginning 1 minute, so that it just kind of explains everything, and that's about really it. I'm going to try and basically make it 1 minute per Pokemon. There's 8 Pokemon, and I'm super excited to explain each one. And let's begin the video once it's 1 minute. But just so you guys know, don't forget to like and sub. Helps the channel out. I greatly appreciate it. And let's get into the video, shall we? Now, the first Pokemon I want to talk about is something I drew for fun, which was Scrapnik and Clawmecha. Now, before you ask why these Pokemon look like Carnivore or some kind of reason, a lot of people in my comments on my latest short actually asked this is some kind of Paradox Carnivore. No, it is not a Paradox Carnivore. It is actually its own Pokemon. And to explain a bit more, it's mostly made up of junk from the other regions. My friend has a future region, so in return, this Pokemon is basically the pile of junk that was all cobbled together by a mad scientist, or maybe an engineer, or something like that. And the whole point being that this Pokemon has very high physical attack and very high special attack, that has very low defense overall. Now, that could be changed with specifics, with certain berries, but I will say that in general, in default, this would be very high attack and very high health, but very high in special. All attack, special attack, regular attack, and health is going to be high in speed, but defense and strength will be in low. So, that's a bit of an update for you. Let's get to the next one. Next, I want to talk about Iron Vengeance. Now, this would have been called Primal Vengeance, but since Primal and Paradox Pokemon are based off past and future, I thought this would make a bit more sense with it being a future variant or some kind of locked away. So, in return, this is called Iron Vengeance, and it's basically going to be a Fire Dark type, not Fire Steel, because I have enough Fire Steels before. Now, before you ask, why is it a Fire Dark and why is it based off Vengeance? This Pokemon, in the lore that I would probably put in for maybe later I'm making a Pokedex entry thing about this. Basically, Iron Vengeance is basically Fire type because it is the burning spirit of a dragon or some legendary Pokemon that was just too powerful for its good, and it passed away. But, in return, it was locked away in an iron shell to prevent damage, causing it to get the additional dark typing. And that's really about it. I kind of want to stick with a more traditional legendary style, rather than like, oh, it's a clone. I want to make more traditional. So, in return, I'm kind of glad I have this one, and I hope you'll enjoy this one as much as I did drawing it. Now, I should have said it before. That Iron Vengeance is a dark fire, but also it is very high in attack and very low in defense. Now, this is the opposite for the next Pokemon, Primal Scales, which has a very high attack, has a very high defense, but his attack is mediocre at best. Now, this Pokemon, so that you can understand it a bit more clearly, is basically nicknamed the Guardian of the Ocean. It is a great beast of the sea, and is powerful enough to take on basically Kyogre himself, or at least tie in the fight. This Pokemon, unlike most Primal Scales, is a Dragon Water. Because of this, I thought Dragon Water would fit because, one, it's a dragon, it's a serpent. It's actually closer to like a water kaiju or some kind of kraken. But I kind of just went with the whole model design of it's a giant legendary fish creature. The whole point being, I really like the way it looks. It was really fun to draw, and this is one of those really interesting ideas that just kind of mesh together. Now, there is no downside to this. This Pokemon is one of the only Pokemon I have drawn, and it was based off the primal style of Paradox Pokemon, so give or take a few points of creativity. But all I will say is this is a very fun one to draw, and I hope you'll enjoy hearing me talk about it for a little bit. So yeah, I hope you'll like this little video. I don't do these long videos often. They don't get many views. Like, a lot of times, they don't get views at all. So, most of the time, I barely even have any energy or believe that they will do good. But, make that happen. Make that change. Go down and subscribe. Do it. Okay. But that'll be it for the video. I only showed 3 because I have a lot more, and I want to split this into different segments and parts and all that. I have never done a video like this, or I have before, but it was for things I have drawn. So at the very end, maybe I can do some more of those. Maybe I can get some ideas. I do live stream Pokemon Scarlet and Violet every once in a while, so always keep an eye out for my streams. I don't always plan them out, but I will do them eventually. So if you do like streams and you like me playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, doing stupid challenges and so on, don't forget to check me on stream. Seriously, it's fun to do, and this video is fun to make. It's almost actually under 7 minutes, but the whole point being, that's about it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching this video. Also, don't forget to like and sub. That bell and notification are very important for the next uploads and shorts, so I hope you understand that. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Peace.